Imagine living a life so impactful that when you leave this world, millions pause to reflect not on what you owned, but on the hope, faith, and vision you gave them. And that was the life of President Russell M. Nelson, who at the remarkable age of 101 left behind not just memories, but a legacy that will echo through generations. A man whose journey took him from being a world-renowned heart surgeon to becoming the 17th president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, where his healing hands, visionary leadership, and unshakable faith inspired millions across the globe. Before the world knew him as a prophet, he was pioneering open-heart surgery in Utah, saving countless lives, proving that medicine is not just science but compassion. And throughout his life, he healed hearts both physically and spiritually, combining empathy with knowledge, showing from the very beginning that his mission was about hope, not just health. And when he assumed the mantle of church leadership in 2018, already in his 90s, he defied age and expectation, proving that true leadership is measured not in years but in vision, introducing historic changes, simplifying practices, encouraging personal revelation, and leading the church into a digital age, demonstrating courage in embracing change where others might have clung to tradition. His teachings resonated far beyond church walls, emphasizing faith in Jesus Christ, hope in trials, and joy in service. His words carrying warmth and authority, guiding people through the uncertainties of modern life, reminding them that peace comes through faith, and his boldness as a prophet of modern times was matched by his humility, as he met with leaders across nations and faiths, extending friendship and building bridges in a divided world, championing unity, peace, and compassion, teaching that love transcends boundaries of belief. What stood out most was not only what he said, but how he lived, radiating optimism even in old age, speaking often of joy, gratitude, and eternal perspective, becoming a living sermon that showed resilience, purpose, and faith can accomplish extraordinary things at any stage of life. And his personal warmth touched millions individually, as stories abound of his genuine care, whether in hospital rooms, private visits, or global conferences, leaving people feeling seen and valued, making his passing feel like the loss of a friend, mentor, and guide. Service was the defining hallmark of his legacy, from medical missions that saved lives to spiritual service that uplifted souls, teaching that greatness lies in serving others, and he lived that truth daily, leaving behind an unmeasurable impact in lives touched, strengthened, and transformed. His life teaches us that one person with faith and purpose can influence millions, that leadership is about vision, not power, that joy is rooted in service, and that hope is never lost. His passing at 101 is not an end but a transition, a step into eternity, reminding us that death is not to be feared but faced with faith. And while the world grieves, we celebrate his reunion with loved ones and his continued service in ways beyond mortal understanding. For under his leadership, temples multiplied across the globe, humanitarian outreach expanded, and the poor and vulnerable found compassion and care, ensuring his influence will bless lives far into the future. Today, as we honor him, we remember a prophet for our time, a man who combined the precision of science with the warmth of faith, whose journey proves that the true measure of life is not in years lived, but in lives touched. And his story reminds us that legacy is not what ends with us, but what continues because of us. So as we bid farewell to President Russell M. Nelson, we also say thank you to a man of heart, hope, and vision, a leader whose light remains, guiding us still, inspiring us always, and proving that a life lived in faith is never forgotten.